2022, we're doing big things. We're living our best lives. Hey you guys, it's Miss Ronnie. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to be doing a get ready with me and chit chat on how to live up to your full potential in 2022, our goals, and how we're going to achieve them. First of all, I want to just say thank you guys for helping me hit my goal of 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy the video, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. But let's get into it. So I ain't got nowhere to be. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I might go to the coffee shop and do some editing for my YouTube channel, but that's really all I have planned today. Like, house is clean, everything's doing good. But for real, the reason why I wanted to get on here today, I really wanted to get in here and thank you guys so much for subscribing. Your girl hit her first 1,000 subscribers and I'm just feeling really good. I don't know about you guys, but this year has been really good for me. Like, your girl has been crossing off those goals, getting things done, and I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about it and just kind of inspire you guys. Like, if you're wanting to do something, you need to go ahead and do it. Like, stop waiting, stop procrastinating, get it done. Just start, and I'm telling you, it's going to pay off. It really is. Girls, stop playing, start getting stuff done. I don't know, if I figure most of you guys do follow me on social media, on Instagram, and if you follow me on Instagram, you see my stories, you see what I post. And a couple days ago I did post about, like, basically challenging you guys to actually write down your goals for the new year. Writing them down with like a pen and paper. Put them up somewhere where you can see them. Just watch how doing that just sets the tone for getting things done. And I've been doing this for literally 2 years. So, like, it works. I know it works. It's been working. A little background story for some of my goals this year was to get monetized on social media, so my Instagram and on YouTube, and your girl did that, okay? Raised my credit score. So you guys, my credit, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, was so low, and it wasn't because I had like any major debt besides the medical bills from the car accident, but it was really low because I just never had credit. Like, I've always just paid for things out of pocket. Is this lighting good enough for you guys? I hope it is. I've always just paid for things out of pocket. If I didn't have the money, then I just wasn't gonna buy it. So that's just how I've always done it. But in order to build credit, we all know that you have to get a credit card. So this year I applied for my first credit card. I got it, and I've been paying on it. Anytime I've used it, I've been responsible. I've been using it responsibly. But anytime I have used it, I've made sure that your girl was paying that shit off. Like, so she did that. My credit score was like at a 550, and now it's at 730. So here's to getting shit done. We are moving into the new year, and like I said, I don't know about you guys, but this year has been pretty good for me. Like, I have had some life-changing events happen, like getting married. Your girl's married. She's actually married, bro. Dude, this is crazy. Like, sometimes I just think about it and I'm like, really? I'm married? And I know it's like that for a lot of other people when they think about me being married. But your girl is actually married! What else happened? We bought a house. Not this year, but last year. We bought a house and we've been remodeling it. And it's been a freaking process. So I just want to say, don't be that person who allows for things to hinder you and make excuses. Like, don't stand in your own way when Like, you're the only person who's preventing you from accomplishing the goals that you want to accomplish. Also, don't think that you can't do something because it's not the norm in your situation or in your life, in the people's lives that are around you or your family. Aspire to be the best at what you do, and also be a trailblazer. Like, sometimes, yeah, you don't have an example set for you in order to be able to like copy the the blueprint or whatever on how to do something. You do that shit yourself. Another one of my goals this year was to invest more time in my art and my creative side, and your girl put on her first art show this year, and I sold art. Like, when I wrote this shit down, I honestly, in my heart of heart, I did not think that it would be possible, but I was just writing things down that I've always aspired my passions in life, and look at me now. Your girl put on her first art show, she raised her credit score, she paid off the debt that she had, she got married. Like, what? So yeah, just, write that shit down. Write it down. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's magic. I honestly just don't know. But it works when you write it down and you can actually see what you're writing down, and it just gets you going. Like, it motivates you, it pushes you. So I want you guys to practice this. In the comments below, please write down tell me some of your goals. And then also, it's not enough just to write it down. You need to write down steps. How are you going to achieve what it is you want to do? Like, next to each one, write 2 or 3 things next to them on how you're actually going to execute your plan and get your goals done. So, like, in order to raise my credit score, your girl had to pay off these medical bills. So that was another goal. That was a goal before raising my credit score. And once I paid off those medical bills, then I was able to apply for a credit card and actually get approved for it. And then next to that, I had to be like, pay off my bill if I used it, pay it off, make two payments to that one bill. You guys know what I'm saying. If you got credit, you know what I'm saying. But if you don't, this is how it works. Like, pay off your credit card statement. Don't use more than 10% of, your available credit balance. So yeah, next to each one, I need you to write down 2 or 3 steps that is going to help you achieve your goal. Because it's not enough just to write it down. You actually need a plan. I just realized this year, like, honestly, that I've been the reason why I have not been successful, and I've had an issue with procrastination. So once you realize that, you can just step into your full potential. You can be the best version of yourself. You can proactively prevent yourself from making the same mistakes that you've been making in the past, and actually start being successful. Like, a lot of people just have not come to that realization that they're the reason why they haven't been able to accomplish the things that they want to accomplish, and they're still blaming other people. They're blaming their past, they're blaming how they were raised, they're blaming all of these other components, instead of actually sitting down and looking themselves in the mirror and being like, okay, oh shit, I'm the reason why I haven't. Like, don't give something else the power to dictate how successful you are. You honey, yes, you are the only thing that is standing in your way from achieving the goals that you want to achieve. I'm gonna say it again. Don't give people or something the power to dictate how successful you are in your life. When you do that, when you're steady blaming something else for the reason why you haven't been able to do something, you're going to be in the same situation the next year. You're going to be doing the same thing the next year. So, and this is something that I just literally figured out in the last 2 years. Like, I've been the reason why I haven't been accomplishing the things that I've been standing in my own way. We ain't doing that no more. Moving forward, we're not making excuses. No. We're not doing that, okay? So, anytime I hear somebody complain about something, I'm like, okay, it's time to distance myself from you, because we ain't walking in the same path. We ain't thinking the same. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, so I'm expecting for 2022 to be a great year for me, honestly. I'm speaking things into existence, and I'm actually doing the work it takes to get it done. To start checking off that list. It's nothing like, that's like the greatest feeling, when you actually accomplish something. You have a physical list that you can check off. Ooh, I'm telling you. There's no better feeling than doing that. And honestly, like, we all know this. Like, we already know this, but there's a difference between knowing it and actually putting the work in to actually do something about it. And change your habits. Being consistent enough. Like, that's the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Also, one of my goals was to lead a healthier lifestyle, and one of the tools that I use, or I was introduced to by one of my clients and friends, because he works there, is First Form. And I did the First Form 8-week challenge. I've actually done like 3 of them. I didn't finish the last 2, but this year, upcoming year, my goal will be to completely finish it, like from start to end. So I did that was one of the tools that I used in order to accomplish one of my goals, was to lead a healthier lifestyle. Like, I learned from this app, I learned to track my macros. I learned like new workouts to do, incorporate. Like, it gives you workouts, it helps you track your food. It's like a one-stop shop. They have supplements that you can take, protein shakes and everything, and they're all really good. But also, I started listening to, it's called Real AF podcast, and it's by the owner of the company First Form that I listen to. And honestly, I feel like it's a very like beneficial podcast to listen to, and you gain a lot of information about like how to stop standing in your own way. So I've been listening to that. If you guys want to check it out, it's on Spotify. I think it's also on iTunes. I don't know, Apple Music, but I listen to it on Spotify. You guys want to check it out. Like, anybody who comes to me and is like, hey, how do you get in shape and stuff, I immediately turn them to that. If you can always try, you're doing better than the vast majority of people in the world, because you can fail and get back up. You're doing better than the majority of people. Yeah, I don't know what kind of... It's gonna be cute though. Once we done, it will be cute. We gonna make it work. So I'm just taking like an eyeliner pencil and I'm trying to like create a shape on my eye with this. And I think it's working. Yeah, so now we're gonna take shimmer or lace color. What I have found to be successful in accomplishing goals. So some of my goals for this year is to be more consistent with uploading on YouTube. And next to those goals, these are goals that I've written down. In order to accomplish these goals, I need to record a video in the beginning of the month, so like Monday, from Monday to Tuesday, record something, and then edit it throughout the week. So the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, upload Friday. And that's going to be my schedule. Regardless of how I feel, like, another thing I've been doing is like getting role models that I can literally look at and kind of mimic their formula. So like on YouTube, I really enjoy watching Tiara Walker, Arnell, Armand, people like that. What's the other girl? Aaliyah, Face, some of those people, and I really enjoy watching their content. And those are people that I kind of y'all know what I'm trying to say. Inspire to be like on YouTube, honestly. Like, that's why I decided to do this Get Ready With Me chit chat, because I like watching those videos and I feel like they're very beneficial and they're motivating. Like, I want to be motivating. I want to be a motivator to others, and I feel like I am in real life. I listen to people too. Like people will come and get their hair done by me, and I literally listen to them, and then somehow, I don't know how, but I end up helping them work through whatever they're talking through, whatever problem they're having. If you have a goal, you need to write it down. You also need to understand that some of your goals, or some of the reasons why you haven't been able to achieve your goals in the past, is because of your actions. So you need to write down 2 or 3 actions you're going to take next to those goals, next to what you wrote down, and actually follow them, and be conscious of your actions and what you're doing and how that affects you achieving your goals. You also need to understand that in the process of you going after your goals and trying to accomplish these goals, there are going to be people around you that you're going to have to separate from yourself. You're going to have to put some distance between you and people that you may love or that you've been around that are not helping you achieve your goals. Like, you can't be saying, oh, I want to get healthy, but then hanging out with a bunch of people who don't eat healthy and don't exercise or don't. You have to surround yourself with people who actually are doing what you want to achieve. Another point that I want to make is people are not going to agree with what you're doing. You're gonna lose some friends in the process of becoming the person you always wanted to be. And you're going to realize that the people that you've been surrounding yourself with are not people that you should be surrounding yourself with. Like, you're going to lose some friends. you're gonna have to push yourself. You're gonna have a inner battle with yourself in order to actually accomplish it, because you're so used to being a certain way or having these habits that you want to break. So it's gonna take a conscious effort, physical, conscious, emotional effort on your behalf to recognize what you're doing and change it. Afraid to think big, like just because necessarily people in, you know, who you usually surround yourself don't think as big as you, doesn't mean you're not able to accomplish it. Like, don't surround yourself with people who are telling you can't do something. Like, I honestly hate when somebody, like, if I have a goal and I like express it to somebody and they tell me you can't do that. Like, they don't directly say it, but you can tell just by the energy in their tone and what they say after you say that. They're just like, yeah, you're boxed in. You're boxed in. And obviously you don't agree with me because it's not something that you feel like you can achieve. So, of course, you're going to tell me I can't do it. Of course. Of course. Of course you're gonna say that. You don't even believe in yourself. So, dream big, honey. The next thing is to be confident. Don't be afraid. And confidence is something that you honestly have to work at. You consciously have to work at. You actually have to think about and kind of like train yourself not to be not confident. If you get what I'm saying. Train yourself to be confident. Have those mental talks in your head with yourself. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I be talking to myself all the time. All the time. Sometimes out loud. And honestly, I don't really care if people think I'm crazy. Like, I think you crazy if you don't be talking to yourself. What? You don't have conversations with yourself? That's weird. That's strange. Like, what? How? How you not having a conversation with yourself? Like, I have to think some things through. Like, when I'm about to have a conversation with somebody, I literally think about what I'm gonna say before I say it. I have to. And if I don't, then literally I'm thinking about that conversation. I'm thinking about how I could have thought about what I was saying, what I was going to say before I said what I said. The entire day. So yeah, you gotta step into who you want to be. Like, literally. You gotta start walking and talking, but not being an asshole. Don't be an asshole when you're doing it. Like, If you gotta be an asshole, then you need to get away from whoever you're by, or that you're being an asshole to. Ooh, this lace is looking crazy. Y'all can tell that I'm older. I don't know what. I don't know. I mean, I'll do it, but I can tell I'm older. I don't know what it is when you turn 25. After that, you can really start seeing yourself older. So, like, I was anyways, and honestly, I never had acne until I turned 24. And it's like that. But I had acne that was like it's now. You can see, like, I start thinking about you're very, yeah, but like, I had like 3 nipples. Yeah, I said, okay, geez, you're still like, that's great. You're still like 18, 19, and you're 25. I'm starting you. You're frames. I was just real stupid. You literally got to know me. I'm really about to worry. She's giving doll. She's giving glam, a little natural glammy glam. And this is the look up close, so you guys can see my eye look. So just to recap on what we were discussing living up to your full potential. In order to do that, you have to set goals. You have to write those goals down. You have to develop a goal is number one, okay? Develop a goal. Think about what it is you want to achieve and why you want to achieve it. Understand that achieving your goal is going to be determined on what actions you take in order to achieve those. So you need to write out some steps next to those goals on how you're actually going to execute it, the steps you're going to take in order to accomplish your goals. You need to understand that you're going to be faced with some opposite opinions about the goals that you set, and sometimes you're going to have to like distance yourself from the people that you usually surround yourself with because their goals don't align with yours. You're going to need to get a role model that you aspire to be like and surround yourself with people who are at the level that you want to be at. And you're going to have to be disciplined. You're going to have those inner battle conversations with yourself on, hey, okay, you haven't been on your shit, so, just to keep yourself accountable. You're going to have to be consistent. The steps you take in order to achieve your goals. You're going to have to practice discipline. In any goal you have, you're going to need discipline. And then sometimes you're going to need to accept that you failed and come to terms with that and just move on and try again. Never give up on your goals. So, yeah, this is a little word of advice from me to you. 2022, we're doing big things. We're living our best lives per usual, but on another level. We're going to continue to grow, be a better version of ourselves. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I want to hear some of you guys' goals for 2022 that you may have, and also some of the steps you're going to take in order to get those goals. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I love you. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Like, you really helped me reach my goal for this year. And in order to say thank you even more, I'm going to be consistent on uploading more content for you guys because I've been slacking. I know I have. It's easy to get distracted and say, oh, this is more important, this is more important. No, all of my goals are important, but like I said, we're going to do what it takes to achieve the goals with the advice I gave you guys.